Hi everyone, Florian Puhani here. What I wanted to share with you this week is a bit too complicated to elaborate it directly after intense squatting like last week. So I've decided to make it a voiceover. My squatting sucked anyway. I don't know for sure, but maybe it's the sandbag training that took its toll. Anyway, let's talk about workouts for older people. Why do I deem that notion useless? Do I not think older people should work out? Of course I do. After all, from a merely athletic standpoint, I'm an older man myself. So me speaking against workouts for older people would be pretty hypocritical. Okay, then what's wrong with workouts for older people as an expression? It is a bit like speaking about workouts for long-haired people. As a person with long hair, you have to take extra care when you go to the gym. For example, you always have to remember to take a hair ribbon with you. Otherwise, your training would be even more problematic. And you need a larger gym bag for all your hair care products if you want to wash your hair in the shower. But most and foremost, you have to be extra careful so your hair doesn't get pinched between weight plates or in a machine or entangled in a cable pulley or between the strap and the gymnastics rings and so on. I think you get the point. Those are all valid concerns. But do you think these precautions should be the defining feature of a training program? Do you think one should center a whole YouTube channel around this idea, workouts for long-haired people? I guess that kind of channel would get highly repetitive pretty soon. But at least everyone with long hair could relate to it. Because something like the hazard of entanglement, for example, does exist for all long-haired people. In contrast, there is practically nothing that goes for all older people. A higher age just increases the likelihood of certain issues. And not all of them have to be bad even. For example, training experience is a good thing, and a 50-year-old man is more likely to have already gained some training experience than a 15-year-old boy. I'll give you 3 more factors that have to be taken into account when composing a training program. And none of these factors could be deduced from age alone. The first one's general health. On average, an older person will have more general health problems and suffer from more chronic illnesses. But it can also be the other way around in certain cases. Surely I, at age 53, have a much easier time working out than a 20-year-old man suffering from mucoviscidosis, for example. Same goes for the injury status. Take a 25-year-old soccer player, for example, who has already destroyed both of his knees. Do you think he could squat like that? The third factor is remaining potential. I'm pretty sure a 60-year-old newbie can make greater progress than a 60-year-old Alex Leonidas or Jeffrey Veritas Schofield. At least if they decide to go on pushing the boundaries of what's naturally possible. I really hope they do, by the way. So the 3 factors, training experience, injury status and remaining potential, are also interdependent. Only general health is an absolute value. But even if, nevertheless, you pick out just 1 or 2 of these factors and totally neglect the other 2, you will still have more useful information for composing a training program than if you go by nothing but age. And that's the whole point I tried to prove in this little speech. Please write me a comment and tell me if you agree or disagree. Thank you for watching. My name is Florian, and I will continue to make an effort so that you don't get bored with your training. Oh, and if you want to support my channel even further, you can buy a pack of organic, grass-fed whey protein powder now. It is sourced and made in Germany and 100% free of all the stuff you don't want. Hormones, antibiotics, pesticides, whatever. Organic means you're safe from it. I've put the affiliate link in the description below. Use the code CREATIVE and get 15% off. And yeah, I do get a commission, so you can make it a late birthday or early Christmas present for me. Thank you for your support.